Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Gabe here. I have a Divine Masculine reading for you guys tonight. I'm going to be pulling from Gods and Titans by Stacey DeMarco. Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff. And the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. And as a bonus card, I'm going to be pulling one card from the Lover's Oracle at the end. So, what are the Divine Masculines going through this week? The past couple of readings that I've done, we've been going through a lot of transformation. I'm just gonna shuffle these, so in case we get a transformation card, you can see, you'll know that I actually shuffled these because we've been getting that card a lot. But what is the Divine Masculine going through? Let's find out. Inventiveness. Yeah, it seems like the Divine Masculine is getting in touch with his inventiveness. Like, this speaks like to creativity, to really like thinking outside of the box, like creating a new I want to say like a new life for himself, a new way of life for himself, and also getting into maybe exploring his life purpose that comes through here too, of just really I think this speaks well to the transformation cards that we've gotten in the previous ones, of like really just like reinventing himself, or at least like getting like I said, like getting creative in that space of like who he is, what he is, and finding his limits. I've been reading a lot on like exploring deeper into my creativity and masculinity and everything, and it's like, oh, okay, like I'm finding all these new areas of myself, and it's really nice, like, because you're an infinite being, so you're going to be finding out new things about yourself constantly as you go along the twin flame journey or any like ascension journey. You'll find all these like things out about yourself, and so you may feel the need to like revamp things about yourself or go deeper into your life purpose or try something new, and it's like perfectly safe to do that. All right, surrender, denial. Yeah. So for the Divine Masculine, like, where are you in denial about things? Where are you, not seeing the whole picture is what comes up. And I'm going to pull a clarifier here. Embrace. Yeah, embrace like who you are. You don't have to deny things about yourself. You don't have to be anything you're not, is what I'm getting from this. Is like, just, you don't have to deny any part of yourself. You don't have to, see a situation and pretend like it's better than it is at any point. You can accept it as it is, and, love yourself through it. Do the mirror exercise if there's something that is upsetting you. Work with a coach if it's like particularly, deep. Like, I'm a certified ascension coach. You can work with me at sacredtwinflameunion.com. And, just embrace who you are, embrace your inner light, your inner truth, and, the divine self that God created you to be. You don't have to hide anything because of how it might look, or deny what you like and feel and do. Just accept yourself for who you are and where you are right now. You don't have to be anywhere, or you don't have to be perfect at what you're trying to do, especially if you're like reinventing yourself here, or like finding out new things. Like, just accept where you are and embrace that, and that'll help you make progress, because you can't skip a step. You have to just love yourself through the challenging times as well as like when the times are good. All right, next card. Communication. Yeah, this is great. I think it's like a new moon at the time that I'm like filming this. And I don't know if anything's in Gatorade or anything like that, but, it's a time to work on communication, and this could be with your twin flame. This could be a good sign of just like, hey, reach out, communicate, because communication is very important to your relationship. Even if you're having conflict, it's very important to communicate in a relationship to keep it going. Communication is actually communication is healthy, and so is conflict, because you're just going deeper with your twin flame as you work through that and work it out. You know, if you're not with your twin flame currently, like, up your communication with God, up your communication with yourself, like really get clear within you, you know, where you're not communicating, where you can improve in your communication with yourself, where you can improve in your communication with the divine. And that'll naturally improve your relationship with your twin flame, because they're going to mirror that. So don't worry if you're like not in communication right now, like, oh, well, I can't talk to them, they're not talking to me. Just go within, heal your communication there, and yeah, you will see improvements as you heal that block. Surrender stress. Yes. Let go of the stress of trying to make something happen. You don't have to, you know, this, I feel like this is like the denial and embrace card again. Just let go of what it looks like on the outside, and just like be yourself. Be yourself, be where you are, and know that it's okay to be there. Know that you don't have to be anywhere other than you are right now. Take a few deep breaths, do the mirror exercise, you know, watch TFAS class, and like, or do something fun, like, you know, take a bath, do, you know, some kind of self-care routine, go for a run, like let out all that stress and like move through it so that you can, you know, actually manifest what you desire. And maybe that's your twin flame union. Share the love. Yeah, on this journey, it's really important to share in some way what you're learning. And like a lot of times, you know, I share with you guys as I'm like doing these readings, like something I've been moving through, or, you know, and you don't have to make a YouTube video or whatever. Sometimes, you know, if you're in the Twin Flames Universe open forum, you can share in that forum, you can give back there, or maybe you can just share with a friend if you're called to. It's really important to share like the love that you have, the experiences that you have along the way, because that's how you're going to receive your next piece, is by sharing yourself, so that a brother or sister can come through, you know, God will come through them to give you that peace. And maybe it's just, hey, you're doing well, and you're like, oh, okay, like I needed to hear that. Or maybe it's like, hey, like there's something you need to look at here, and they can help you. And, you know, it's not getting caught up on like whatever they say. Like maybe it's just a trigger for you, or maybe it's actually something you need to take to heart. But like, you know, when you share, you open up that flow of God, and everybody's going to have a piece of like the flow for each other. So you helping, you sharing your love, you sharing your experience will actually, you know, help someone else who is saying like, hey, I'm struggling with the same thing, and this helped me. And, you know, you give back, and that love returns to you as well. So, Divine Masculine, you know, as you're moving through this, remember that it's very important to, you know, share your experience in some way. And, you know, other people are going through the same thing. You're not alone. Next card, protection. Yeah, I get that you're protected. And I think a lot of people tend to associate the Divine Masculine with that protective shell. And I think I've mentioned this in previous videos, but God is your protection. God is, you know, your source. God is, you know, the reason why you can be vulnerable, because you can be vulnerable and open because only love is real, and God is there. Like God is always protecting you. You don't need anything outside of you to protect you. And then this doesn't mean don't lock your doors at night, or, you know, don't do common sense things to like help yourself. Like look both ways when you cross the street. You know, don't do stupid stuff, guys. But you know, God is your protection. You're safe as you're exploring yourself. You're safe as you're like navigating the waters of reinventing yourself, of healing your communication, and all that's involved there. So just know that you are safe, and everything's gonna be okay. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Yeah, this specifically talks about abundance, and this is just like, you know, what comes through for me is like stop holding yourself back, or like thinking that things can only happen in a certain way. You know, if you're, you know, in a money situation and you're thinking like, oh, I have to do XYZ and this is the only way I can get money, stop. Miracles happen all the time. People find, you know, people who are doing this work, you know, doing their mirror exercising, you know, working with a coach in Twin Flame Ascension School, in life purpose class, living their life purpose, find money miracles all the time. You may find out, oh, wow, like, you know, here's tax season. You get a bigger refund than you thought you would. Or maybe, you know, something shows up in the mail and you get a gift card. That happened to me not too long ago. I was like, I need to get something. I need this. And, you know, the next thing I know, I had like a $10 gift card for what I wanted to buy in the mail. And it wasn't like specifically for that, but because I had bought another item a long time ago, the manufacturer sent me a gift card, and it was just happened to cover what I needed to get in this moment from Amazon. And I was like, well, okay, cool. Like God like supported me there because I was supporting myself. I was like showing up and saying like, hey, like I claim this, I want this, God show me how to get it. And God answered. And so abundance can come in so many ways. And this isn't just for money either. Open your mind to how you and your twin flame can come together. If you're a divine feminine watching this, or if you're a divine masculine watching this, keep an open mind of how your twin flame is going to come to you, how the communication is going to happen, how you come together, because you don't get to control all the factors out there. All you control is your choice of what you desire and your choice to choose to heal. And everything else is left up to God. You surrender that to God to guide you, and you know, miracles happen in your life, and you'll see the result of that, you know, manifest in your life. Okay. Next card, win or lose. Yeah, this speaks to detachment. Do the things that are in your heart, win or lose. Be open to failing. Be open to making the wrong choice. Sometimes God will guide you to make a mistake so that you'll learn from it. Sometimes, you know, there's a lesson to be learned in, you know, following your heart and, you know, seeing something all the way through. You know, just release attachment, and, you know, maybe you'll find out you had a false twin flame. Maybe you'll find out that, you know, your twin flame was just waiting for you to text them all along. Maybe you'll find out that everything's fine. You know, be open to whatever God is showing you, because it's not going to be bad. No matter what happens, even if it like seems to be bad on the outside, God is always like leading you to your best, you know, a better outcome. And, you know, as long as you're choosing it, like if you're choosing to be miserable, then that's what you're going to get. But if you're actively choosing to heal, and you're actively choosing to love yourself, choose peace, choose the life of love that you desire, then God will respond to that. And, you know, it may not look the way you thought it should, but know that things come together in the right way, and just be open to how it comes together. Yeah. All right. And also this is a 5 here, so it speaks to change. So, or that's what I always associate 5s with, is change. So be open to change in your life. You know, doing this work, you have to be open to change. You have to have a high willingness to succeed and a high willingness to change, and like be persistent in your inner work in order to like manifest your twin flame. And it is worth it to do that. It is worth it to manifest the life of your dreams, because otherwise you're going to be working, you know, you either work until you die, or you work to manifest the life of your dreams. So which one do you want to do? You know, maybe it's best to work for what you actually love instead of, you know, to the grave. Just my 2 cents. All right, bottom of the decks. And I feel like I pull from the bottom of the deck, and I don't know if I've ever like explained why I do that. But just so in case some of you were curious, I pull from the bottom of the deck because it tends to be the overall energy of the reading that we're looking at. And I just like pulling from it. So the bottom of the deck here is I don't know what this guy's name is. Apuk. Fear. Let go of fear. You know, this is something I've been moving through too. Like, I'll have these like waves of fear of like, oh my God, I can't do this. And so it's like building my I'm like working through the layers and building my confidence. It's safe to let go of fear. Fear is not helping you. Fear does not serve you. And, you know, it's just going to hold you back. One of my favorite quotes from a Course in Miracles is like, all healing is essentially a release from fear. And it's true, because everything that you're manifesting in your reality that's out of alignment is rooted in some kind of ego belief. And a lot of times that is fear. It's like the fear that you can't do something, the fear that you're not good enough, the fear that somebody's going to think something, blah, blah, blah. You're going to lose whatever. And it's just not true. Like, you know, you can manifest that experience, but if you heal through, you feel through the fear, you love yourself through it, you come out on the other side, and, you know, God moves through you to do the miraculous things that you're wanting to do, to live your life purpose, to claim, you know, deeper levels of love with your twin flame, to, you know, do anything it is that you're desiring to do. Maybe it's just to claim more peace in your life. You have to move through the fear and love yourself through it. You know, step 4 of the mirror exercise, you know, to actually manifest and release yourself from these chains. And it's okay if you work through a layer of fear and then the next layer comes up and you're like, oh my God, like, what am I going to be through this? You know, I work through that all the time. It's like, okay, I know there's like this thing that I know I need to do, and I have to work through my fear of it. And, you know, at some point, you know, I will be able to just like face the fear and like move through it as I'm doing it. And it's okay, you know, to like honor where you're at and, you know, just choose to release fear on the layer where you're at. You know, you can just let it go. It doesn't serve you. Okay. Next card. Surrender to success. Yes. Let go of the fear and you will have success. You know, again, like this is something that I'm learning too. It's just like, you know, I have to just kind of move through all the layers and allow myself to have that success. Allow yourself to receive, you know, the abundance that is coming to you. And this may be success with your twin flame. This may be success in your life purpose, in your business, in whatever it is that you're doing. You know, just allow that success to happen. Allow yourself to be successful. Don't let the ego voice in your head tell you you can't do something. You know, Jeff says it takes 2 to 3, or I think Jeff said this in a tweet and like Chrissy elaborated on it, that it like takes 2 to 3 times longer to do anything on the spiritual path, because you not only have to do the thing, but you have to feel all your feelings about it first. You can't skip a step. You can't bypass by just like doing the thing, because you may not get the result you want. You know, at some point you can't, there's a difference between just being hesitant and like being stubborn and not doing something, and like actually facing down your fear, like healing through it. But you have to feel your feelings about what you're doing. You have to come from a place of like, this feels good before you actually do it. In like life purpose class, they talk about how, you know, you don't do the thing until you feel good about it. Even if you want the result of the thing, you need to feel good about doing it, or you're not doing it with God. And, you know, maybe you do something and you still have some residual fear, but you feel good at the core, then do that. You know, just know that you will be successful. You're going to just surrender to it. You can do it. Opportunity beckons. Yes. Yes. You know, let go of fear, surrender to success, because there is an opportunity for you here, Divine Masculine. And you know what it is. You know, like I have a couple things coming up for me. It's like, okay, I know that there's these things that I need to do. This is telling me to, you know, surrender to success, let go of my fear, because like this is the opportunity that I need to take advantage of. This is the opportunity that God is calling me to. And, you know, whatever's coming up for you, you know, you can move from a place of peace and claim that, because it is real and God is like guiding you to claim it. So, you know, this is a really nice reading for the Divine Masculine tonight. Not a lot of romance, and I do have the Lover's Oracle, I didn't forget. But this is a really nice overall reading of just like Divine Masculine. It's okay to like take new steps, go a different direction, do something new for yourself, and know that you'll be supported in it. Just work through anything that comes up, and you will be successful. It's gonna be okay. One last card. And passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. This is very like a sexy card here. Yeah, I get it that this is not just, you know, this could be passion for your twin flame, of course. This could be the literal like sexy passion. This is find your passion. Find your like life purpose passion. Life purpose feels like kind of the where this is pointed towards. Of course, if it may be different for you as you're watching this, this is what the feeling that's coming through for me. Find your passion, live it, because when you live your life purpose, it's not separate from living your life with your twin flame. Your twin flame is going to be magnetized to you as you live your life purpose, because they're going to recognize that energy and they're going to be called in to come and like do it with you in some capacity, whether it's a complementary role or it's a supportive role. They're going to be there for you. So just know that, you know, you can tap into that and claim the success that you're looking for. All right. Good reading tonight, guys. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. If you'd like to work with me as a certified ascension coach, go ahead and book an introductory session on my website at sacredtwinflameunion.com. And I will see you guys in the next video.